the church, yeah, we talk about it. How to make money, yeah, we talk about it. Facebook, yeah, yeah. IG, Twitter, wherever. So, ooh, it's really there. You can catch CEOs. What can you see, brother? Talking about the hot topics, my girl. Yeah. What can you see, brother? Talking about the hot topics.
That's all you gotta do. Rangers, you already know what time it is. Come on, Zion. You're in a new place. It's a brand new year. And then you get to a new place. Shout. Something. Don't fear, for I'm with you. Be not dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you. I will hold you up with my right hand. Don't worry about it. I got your back. Don't worry about it. Do not fear. I'll take care of you. Just jump in. Jump in. Jump in. I said jump in. Jump in. Jump in. Jump in. You better grab somebody's hand and tell them, jump in, jump in, jump in. Don't.
Listen, y'all know when y'all have churchy people on your page, on your show, that I can see my backstage and that mean they churchy. That mean they got the Holy Ghost. I love it. Listen, everybody say, why you play that every week? Every week because number one, I love the powers. And number two is because I love old churchy beat. And number three is because I be busy all day and I need that pick me up. And ain't nothing like a good church stop to pick me up. So listen, I got a great show tonight. One of my favorite people. I've been fighting to get on here for years. She probably gonna say, come on, Kenya. I have. I've been fighting to get in the van on my other show. She has supported me through everything that I have done. Everything since I met her, since the day I met her, she became my sister. So, and she know I'll drive wherever. She said, I'm in Miami. I say, you mean close to Bahamas? Because that's how far south I drove. She said, yes, it's not Bahamas quite. But I drove out there, all the way to Bahamas almost, to support her because I love Francine. She is, and the girl can sing. That's an understatement. The girl can sing. The girl she can sing. She can sing. I want to send a shout out to everybody that's tuning in tonight. I want to thank y'all so much. Do me a favor, like and share the show, like and share. We're trying to grow. And I can't grow unless you help me. I need you guys to help me out by sharing the show. Let me give a quick shout out to my proud sponsors. Hang out with me. We got some announcements tonight because I haven't been on in a couple weeks. So hang out with me. So immediately following the show, we're going to do a couple announcements, church announcements, and some check-ins. But we want to send a shout out to our proud sponsors, which is Euphoric Felicity. Euphoric Felicity gyms. Again, they make sure that I stay gymmed up. Euphoric Felicity, as well as Gillian & Co. She does more than just taxes, as well as Sylvia, PA. Are you ready for your dream home in Florida? She can help. She's an experienced agent, Dade County, Broward County, Port St. Lucie, Indian River, all over the great state of Florida. Her commitment is to make sure she provide you with a home. And y'all don't even know. She sell all natural products, soaps, lotions, scrubs. She even sell doggy shampoo. Yes, she does. So listen, without further ado, because I am talking to the busiest woman on this side of Bahamas, this side, Palm Beach, Broward County side, because she lived down there by Bahamas over there. So we want to bring, without further ado, I want to bring my sister in. Francine!
Hey, Kenya.
Listen.
Thank you for having me tonight. It's an honor to sit down with you. And when I was backstage, you were saying some things that are so true. You have been one of my biggest supporters. Support me, make sure that the area that you live in, that they hear me and become familiar with me and know my name, know who I am. So I'm grateful to the Lord for that. And I'm just grateful for you um, working in our community and being one of the um, intricate parts of getting gospel music around, and so that the independent artists can be heard and seen. Thank you so much. I don't take that
Thank
for granted
you.
at all.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I think that every time I come on here, I get a little mushy every time someone says that because a lot of people do it for fame and fortune. You know, this is just my
Hmm.
passion. I
Yeah.
love what I do. I love it, and I love the music. And everybody says, you know, I own a radio station, and I say send me the music. But guess what I do after they send me the music? I go
Hmm.
and buy it. So
Yeah.
everything that's playing on my station, everything that's playing on the station is also on iTunes. And they're
That's
like, "Are you
awesome.
kidding me?" No matter what it is, because most radio announcers, most radio affiliates,
Hmm.
they just send me the music. But
Right.
me, I wake up in the morning and I set my playlist, and I'm like, I'm telling you, I'm gonna tell you the truth. That miracle, that miracle, girl. Let me tell you something about that miracle. That miracle. Um, I could be feeling down and I put that thing on in the truck, and next thing you know, my eyes are just sweating, you know, because I'm you know, I can't let you see me cry. And I love when I tell you that song still to this day is one of my go-to songs when I'm down. I've been through ups,
Mm.
downs, and crooks and I love it. We got a new project out. We got a new project out. But I just want to let y'all know if y'all ain't heard Miracle, my God, I'm talking about when it come on. I'm talking about the way she hit them notes. It make you just want to raise your hand and just say hallelujah. Because she's a singer. So, you know, I know we hit a discussion over song, but I just had to bring that out that um that is my that is my stormy day music that um I can go to. And I love everything you've put out. But Miracle speaks to me,
Right.
and
Right.
it's a song that it's a song that's gonna break me down every time. I mean, it's not for me right now because I still got lashes on, so I can't even play it right now because girl needs to be off. That's one of them driving and you know, one of them drive. You got to be driving by yourself, and the people looking at you like, is she going through something? So you be in the car, and the people thinking that you got something. They looking at you like, okay, is she okay? Should we call someone?
Hmm.
But girl, that's just the
Hmm.
worship, and that's the
The
worship. You have to
worship.
understand.
The
That's the
worship.
worship in the music, and that's what
Hmm.
people don't understand. They hear music, but they
Hmm.
don't understand the worship behind the song.
Right. Right.
They don't
Right.
understand the worship behind the song. So listen, I'm not going. I know that you got a lot going on. I tell everybody you the business woman in gospel, the internationals all across the waters. So you got a new project. You got, and I love that. Let's just say we love that too. So we
I
got a new
appreciate
project,
that. Hmm.
and just to let you know, it's God for me. It's right here. So everybody who thought I was playing, I didn't screenshot it. That's it. I buy music. Can't play because I don't want them to flag my show. You know, the people,
Right. Right. Right.
your
God
music
is
locked
for me.
your music locked down. So let's talk about it.
God is for me. Yet, just like miracles, I was facing some difficult times, and I began to pray, and during my meditation time, God just began to download that to me. It says, I like to record messages because I can go back later on and play them. Um, I'm a member of El Bethel Tabernacle Outreach Ministries, where the pastor is Dr. Raymond A. Baker Sr. And so I walked in church one Sunday morning and just wasn't having a good day. Just wasn't having a good time. So much was going on in my life, and it's because I'm one of the. I'm from old school. I'm going to press my way, and so I pressed my way to church. Didn't feel like being there, but I came and heard the word of the Lord, and it's just like the song says, my hands was extended and the tears begin. When you hear a word from the Lord, because nobody else knows what you're going through. So you know it's personal when the preacher begins to speak, and you know that nobody but God told them that stuff. So he began to speak to me. And my bishop, when he come down here once, twice a year, he always say, God is for me. And that thing just came together, you know, how he'll fight my battles, mend my broken heart. Whatever you're going through, he's the mender of broken hearts. And he'll meet you right there at the point of your needs. And that Sunday, I'm telling you, was like a revival in my soul, because the way God spoke to me while the man of God went forth preaching. So that's how that song was birthed. And the music is by my MD Samuel Boone Jr. And so we just came together on this song, like we did Miracles and Take It by Force. And hey, same engineer, Grammy Award winner, Julio Ferrer. But when God downloads something in me, I don't sit on it. I go immediately and record and do, because I want the world to hear it while it's in that season and in that time and in that space.
All right, so let's give a shout out to your pastor. Listen, y'all can join her live on Sunday mornings. She in church. Listen, I be tuning in live, and I say, "You better sing." I be throwing stuff at the TV because the girl be singing. So listen, let me just ask you a question, and we talked about this,
Go
and I know
ahead.
this is not including the three. Give us just a little bit of, because I can't play it because of the copyright acts. That thing where they put out
Okay.
on music thing, that's really
Okay.
illegal, and I know it, so I can't do it. So just give the people a little bit.
I entered the sanctuary, feeling down and discouraged. I was in a mess, and I faced many challenges, but I came to church anyway and heard the word of God, and my hands were lifted high, and the tears began to fall, because the Spirit spoke directly to my heart.
So I can't play with you. What they say? Yes, come on. I can't play
My
with her
God,
like that. Hey,
my God.
listen. I just told y'all. She sings. She sings. Now see, everybody can't sing without music. She sing. My God, I can't play with you and sing. I don't even know what I'm gonna do these three songs. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all right now. That song will bless you. I have played it in the van. I played it here in the studio while preparing. I love Francine, but I'm gonna tell y'all something. Beware, you will worship. You will go with your hands will automatic. You don't even know the words, but your hands will be lifted up and you won't even know. So I need you guys to do me a favor. Everybody under the sound of my voice, I need you guys to go to all outlets that music is sold, and I need you to download the song. Download the song "God's for Me" on all social media outlets. Let's support my sister, because again, the song was birthed. And everybody tell you something. There's always a story behind the worship. It just, you don't just wake up in the morning and say, "Let me write a song." It's behind the worship. So I want, tell them where they can find you that, so that they can follow you, so that we don't get.
Okay, you can always go to my website, www.francineealleymurphy.com, or you can catch me on Facebook. My artist page is Francine Ely Murphy. Twitter is Francine Ely Murphy. IG is Francine Ely Murphy. So you can always Google me and find all the information there on me.
And I love it because everything matches. You know, I love that social media when everything falls together. Francine Edie Murphy, that's it. So Francine, I know that you got I know that, you know, and we talk. This is the first person I ever asked, and I think because that's my sister, and I asked her. I never asked this question, but I'm gonna give you three. We're gonna do three songs. So, what song would you sing on a Sunday morning? Now, here it is. Now, we want three songs. The first song is if you were to encourage someone else on a Sunday morning. What song would you sing?
The song that I would do is if I wanted to encourage someone, definitely would. With my hands lifted up and my mouth filled with praise, with a heart of thanksgiving, I will bless thee, oh Lord.
I was I was waiting for more. I was like, wait a minute. We need to have a concert right here.
My,
My
my.
God, I'm gonna charge y'all some tickets, and we're gonna bring her back, and we're gonna have a concert, right?
My, my.
We're gonna sell some $5 tickets, and we'll bring her back. We're gonna make some money because listen, I was ready for her to say, I was ready for. I'm sitting there like, all right, so here it is. So you encourage someone else, and thank God you encouraged me. Now, if you are driving, like you just said, you wrote your own song, but if you had to pull a song and you had to encourage yourself, because sometimes we got to encourage ourselves. What song would you say to encourage ourselves?
You mean one of my songs or just okay?
We pull
Uh,
one out the repertoire. We pull one out, not one of your songs, but we pull one out the repertoire. Sunday
uh
morning church. We doing
when
Sunday
I'm
morning service.
when I'm going through, I pull out a hymn. There's not a friend like the lowly Jesus. No, not one. No, 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 no. Not one. Because Jesus knows all about our struggles. And he will guide till the day he is done. No, there's not a friend like the lowly Jesus. No, not one. No, not one.
Carol Crawford.
Hallelujah.
Carol Crawford. Carol, you know, I don't think you met Carol when we was in Atlanta. Carol, this here senior. Look at all the. Listen, this is. You know, I'm ready to run. I'm ready to push the table aside and just go ahead and run. So listen, we don't worship, right? So we don't worship. So what song would you give them as an upbeat song when we in church that can go ahead and get us through a praise song that's gonna stick with us all week?
Oh yeah, this is my veins. I'm Pentecostal. My God. So I always go to some of these songs. Jesus, I'll never forget what you done for me. Jesus, I'll never forget how you set me free. Oh, Jesus, I'll never forget how you brought me out. Jesus, I'll never forget. No, never.
My God,
You've
listen.
done so much for me. I cannot tell it all. I cannot tell it all. I cannot tell it all. He has done so much for me. I cannot tell it all. He has taken all my sins away.
That's my sister. That's what y'all know. I really know her. I really, really know her. I know her. I know the first
Yes,
time she
you
came
do.
to Dairy when I met her. She came to Derry and set Derry on fire. They had to bring her back. They was like, "Who is she? Where's she from? And we need her back." I go back to when you and Bishop Moore did the
Oh
singing
Lord.
battle. When you and Bishop Moore were at
Woo!
one of my parties, because I do a
Yes,
party once. Well, not I COVID don't allow me to do the party every year. And I kind of like move it away from church, right? I kind of move
yes,
it away from church, y'all. So I said, this is a party. We're having a business party, but we're not going to have no church stuff going on. We're going to just eat dinner. We're going to talk about what I'm doing, but no church stuff. Let me tell you something. Francine Ely came in there and towed the church up. Bishop caught hold of it, and we had church anyway. I
yes,
said, you better come
Lord.
on, church people.
That
And
Bishop
they,
Moore, how's he doing?
he is great. I love Bishop.
Tell
He
him
is
I said
great.
I love him. He's one of my
Listen,
favorites.
I'm gonna tag him into this so he can watch it because I know he busy tonight. And I'm gonna tag him in because I want him to watch this to see what you did because I gotta get you back in the dairy.
Yes, you do.
Listen, when the church open back up, y'all call her. Call me to call her. Call me to call her. So listen, here it is, y'all. I need everybody to do me one big favor tonight. If you have not, and all radio, because I did share it into a radio platform. If you do not have her music, inbox her. She answers. She's not one of those artists that don't answer her inbox. She answers. It's okay. She'll send you the music. If you can't get through to her, get through to me, and we'll be more than happy to send it over to you. The
Yes,
new single. Because let me tell you something. That song will bless you. Now I know everybody had their favorites, and I know she probably saying Kenya. I know she has a new single. I love both of them. I love her. God is for me. And I need you guys to reach down, go over to iTunes. Listen, I need y'all to stop by Spotify because Spotify got this new thing going on. Go by Spotify, play the music. I need you guys to go over to YouTube and support her. Go to her website. Let's flood her out tonight. I know that sometimes they watch on the replay. So if you're on the replay, stop by and buy it and let her know that you love her. We love you over here. You know we love you.
yeah, I love you too, and I thank you again for even when you book me, you pay me. You don't take our friendship for granted like some people do. So I really appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. You have always supported me, always kept it 100 with me. And for that, I am grateful for it. I want to just pray for you tonight that your faith fail not. I want to encourage you because there is a work for you to do here. And I'm praying that in spite of the enemy and what the enemy does, that he can't win because greater is he that is in you than he that is in the world. And because of that, you can do all things through him that strengthen you. In spite of the naysayers who don't support, who don't whatever, God is for you. And until we get that concept in our minds, whether we have to go broken, whether we have to grow in tears, because you're going to reap if you faint not. Be not weary in well doing, for in due season you're going to reap if you faint not. And you got to remember that the race is not given to the swift nor to the strong, but he that endureth to the end. And that's what I want to see you. I want to see you flourish and be in that lane or that calling that God has called you to be in spite of what you have the personality, you have the wherewithal. God has equipped you, and that's more than enough. You have more than enough because you are more than a conqueror. So that's the thing. I want to pray for you that your faith fail not. Sometimes we know God can do it, but like the scriptures say, help my unbelief. And that's what I. It's not all about the big names, no, but God, they had to start somewhere as well, and it's just a starting point for you until God propels you into the place or the position that you need to be. So I love that about you. I love that you got knocked down, but you got back up. And see, that's those testimonies, those trials that will help us to increase. He uses our pain and our struggle to propel us and to put us where we need to be. So that's what I'm praying tonight because I see you. I see what you have in you. I see the potential. And who don't support it It's not the we have. I tell people all the time. We got about how many millions of people here? We have so many people here. If a group don't support you, you pass them like Jesus did. He said, "I will shake the dust off my feet," and he proceeded. And that's what we're doing. We're. I have always been that. I don't have to join your team. I don't have to. If I got a word from God, that's all I need is one word from Him. And so I want to see you maximize all of this gifting that God has given you in your own lane, in your individual uniqueness, in your strength, in whatever God has positioned you or called you to be. You do that, and that's what you're going to eat and live by. Robashandelobose, by the callings and giftings upon your life. And so that's what I'm praying for. I'm praying that God will do it. See, sometimes God closes doors and we don't even understand it because we've been, you know, dependent on that income or dependent on that. And God wants to stop that because He wants to do a new thing in us. He wants us to live by our gift and live by what He has given us. And so, yes, your gift will make room for you. Yes, what He has called you to do or to call you to be, He will feed you by that same gifting. And so that's what I'm praying tonight. That God will bless you abundantly. All because you have blessed me. I want Him to store up and rain up a miracle for you so that you could trust Him enough to walk in total giftings that He has manifested upon your life. The half has never been not been told in your life what God has called you to be. Obashandobasa. But because you stuck your neck out for me, because you fought for me in the faces of naysayers, I'm asking God to blow your mind. And so that you can live by the increase of your radio show, by your branding, by your business. And so that's what I'm praying, that God would miraculously bless you abundantly, all because you've been a blessing to me. And you believed in me and trusted me enough to stand on a stage that you paid for. Roboshando Basaya. And you invited me on, not being selfish or having a hidden agenda concerning myself, but you genuinely want me to win. And because of that, I'm asking that God will rain on you like never before. God, you know you can do it because you told me. You're speaking through me as your vessel, as your anointed servant of God. I obey you, God. And we pray now that you will bless Kenya like never before. Rain on her. Make her the head. You say we're the head and not the tail. We're the lenders and not the borrowers.
Yes,
We
Lord.
are above and not beneath. God bless you. I love you so much.
I love you too, Francine. And you know I'm here for you. And thank you so much. You still wanted to take these things off. You weren't going to leave without them. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. And like we spoke before, we're gonna get some things going. We're gonna
All
we're
right.
gonna push this music. And I want listen. I want the world to hear this song, and
Yes.
not only this song. I want the world to hear your catalog,
Yes.
because let me tell you something. Your catalog is such a blessing. Your catalog, y'all don't understand this catalog that this young lady has. If you listen to the three songs, the four songs she just rendered, just a piece of it, it'll change you. So I just want to thank you so much for coming on. Thank you so much for from the bottom of my heart for the prayer. Um, I appreciate you, and you know I'm gonna be here for you
I just
forever
want
and a
to
day.
say before I just want to say before I leave, I want to thank you again for helping me with God is for me. I want to thank God for Johnny Sanders for I couldn't make Chicago. I had my ticket, everything, but the day of travel, uh, I had an emergency. So I was supposed to have been in Chicago, but Johnny Bishop Wells um, told Johnny to call me after he heard God is for me and literally spoke life into me that day. And so I just want to thank God for that. Thank God for Johnny being able to even be instrumental in letting Bishop Wells, because I love Bishop Wells. Bishop Wells been supporting me since I repented. And so I just thank God for him. He's yet so such a giant in gospel music, but yet so humble. And so I thank God for him. I thank God for Johnny Sanders. And I just wanted to mention that, but I gotta go because I started my doctoral program, and
Yeah,
so
we
I
know.
got to go. So I'm just happy about that. I'm excited about the new doors that God is allowing me to walk in.
All
So
right.
God
So
bless you, and I love you so much. And y'all keep
thank
me in
you.
prayer.
We're gonna keep you lifted, and I'll be talking to you soon because we got some work to do.
All right. Thank you, Kenya. Bye bye.
Thank you. Good night. Listen, I don't. After that, you have to do the benediction, but I know I got to do these commercials. I got to do these commercials. But baby, listen. After that, I really wanted to just say, "May the Lord watch between," because that was a prayer, boy. It touched me in many, many ways. So listen, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna break this thing up, so that I can gather myself together after that. So again, we want to thank everybody for tuning in, and we'll be right back.
That's all you gotta do. Rangers, you already know what time it is. Come on, Zion. You're in a new place. It's a brand new year. After you get to a new place. Shout. Jump in. Don't fear. For I'm with you. Be not dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you. I will hold you with my right hand. Don't worry about it. I got your back. Don't worry about it. Do not fear. I'll take care of you. Just jump in. Jump in. Jump in. I said jump in. Jump in. Jump in. Jump in. You better grab somebody's hand and tell them, jump in. Jump in. Jump in. Don't.
So listen, we back. And I want to thank Francine Ely for coming through. Like I said, after her prayer, man, I really want to do benediction, but we haven't been here in a while and we have to do some church announcements. And again, we want to thank her so much. She touched me in so many ways tonight. Thank you so much, Francine, for the prayer. That's my sister, y'all. And y'all, she'll tell you the truth. If we going to get her there by any means necessary, if we have to get on the stage. So, Delray surrounding areas. If you have not heard of Francine Ely, once the world opens back up, even if it's partially open, y'all let me know and we'll get her down to Delray to bless your house. Now she blesses your house. That she does. So listen, I just want to say, I just left Chicago for the Gospel Industry Summit, our Gospel Industry Network Summit. It was awesome. Bishop Kenneth Wells. It was put on by Willie Jones, was the president of the Chicago Industry. We learned so much. We met so many new people. We did so much. We had so much fun, and we gathered education. Now y'all know I went there causing trouble because that's what I do. I cause trouble, but good trouble, not bad trouble. Good trouble. So I went down there and I hung out with some people, met new people. That's what it's all about, building relationships, met new radio announcers, talked about my friends, and everybody know that the whole time that I was there, I was in the trenches. Send a shout out to Jesus in the trenches because, baby, listen, he dropped off a package on Wednesday night. Wednesday night. Did y'all hear me? Wednesday night. He dropped the package off to me Wednesday night at 7:45. Said to me, sis, I got something for you. I said, what you got? He said, I'm bringing you something. He didn't tell me I had to unpack and repack the suitcase because he brought me enough clothes to wear the entire trip. So I want to send a shout out and send much love to Jesus in the trenches because he did look out for me. Um, Again, thank you so much. I want to send a shout out to my proud sponsors that made sure I made it there on time, made that gracefully. Euphoric Felicity on the gyms, Euphoric Felicity. Everybody knows that all weekend long I rock the Euphoric Felicity, so we want to send a shout out to them on the gyms. Yes, they made sure I had the earrings, the necklace, the bracelets. All of that was Euphoric Felicity, so I want to thank them so much. We want to send a shout out to Gideon and Co. Gideon and Co. and a Natural Seal. Also, Sylvia Gilliam, PA. because she made sure I had coffee. Some very expensive Dunkin' Donut coffee she made sure I had. So I wanted to send a shout out to my proud sponsors that made sure that once I got to Chicago, I was able to eat good and drink coffee good. So I want to send a shout out to Sylvia of Gillian Nicole and also Sylvia Robinson, PA. So thank you. So listen, y'all see I got the Holy with a Hit of Hood shirt on, right? So that is my brother, my other brother. Singing Pastors 2021. So listen, I need y'all to do me a favor. Singing Pastors 2021. I need you guys to make plans in December 4th, 2014 to be in the building for Singing Pastors. Y'all hear me? December 4th, 2021 to be in the building. Singing Pastors 2021, I need you guys to be ready. Listen, it will be in Lauderhill, Florida, the Lauderhill Performing Arts Center on 3800 Northwest 11th Place in the great city of Lauderhill, which is, it's Fort Lauderdale, but they call it Lauderhill. Get your tickets. That's the link right there to get your tickets. Get your tickets now because the seating, let me tell y'all, the seating is going to go fast. So if you are interested in Singing Pastors, I need y'all to get y'all tickets now. Because last year, honey, it was nice. And we had a shouting good time. So I need you guys to get your tickets. Also, he's doing sponsorship. So if you want your business to be a sponsor, please contact the White. Please contact the White Moment so that you can become a proud sponsor. Also, they have the shirt, The Devil Don't Like Me. Is that you? Are you the devil? The devil don't like me. Is that you? So he has Singing Pastor shirts on sale for $20. Again, these shirts are to help with the proceeds of Singing Pastor. So now he has the new shirts out. The devil don't like me. Is that you? Huh? So let's show up, show love to my brother Dwight. Again, Singing Pastors right here in the great city of Lauderhill, which is, we call it Fort Lauderdale, but it's Lauderhill. So I need you guys to support him. And again, he has sponsorships, $210 or $2,100. Be like me. Put your sponsorship on layaway. I do. I be like, here go $10. Here go $10. Yeah, I just give money every now and then. And then when I be there, my logo pops up on the screen. Ta-da! So if you want to get your business seen, you want to get your organization seen, and you want to be heard at the Singing Pastors, and you want to be on the big screen, y'all send them some money. Become a sponsor. So listen, I got to go. I told y'all that it should have been benediction after that prayer, but I had to do some stuff. And on that note, I'm getting ready to get out and just enjoy, because I haven't been here in 2 weeks, haven't been home. So I want to thank y'all so much for y'all prayers for my traveling mercy. Francine, EALEY, I love you. You know, girl, you don't know, I'm ready to shout. Y'all don't forget to download her single. Download all the singles. Don't just go and do one. Do all of them. All of them. So without that being said, I'm out of here, y'all. Y'all have a good night.
Yeah, we talk about it. What's going on in the church? Yeah, we talk about it.